The first story time I did ever was in November 2012, when I talked about the Tails Doll Cursive creepypasta. Now I'm doing it again, with fresh eyes, fresh ears, fresh mouth, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In this time of nostalgia obsessiveness and throwbacks to the past, it is time to recollect a recollecting of a story that's a recollecting of past events that are— okay, let's just start the video, okay? The story starts with Noah and Gil at EB Games, looking for Sega Saturn games to buy. And not only do I doubt that EB Games even has Sega Saturn games, I doubt that EB Games even exists anymore. I looked on Google Maps and there's like a couple of stores in Germany, a few in America, and like one in Australia and one in New Zealand. Fucking Moxie has more stores than that. But I digress. They find a copy of Sonic R, which normally would be considered a tragedy had it not been given to them for free. That's right, the salesperson just told them to take the game and leave. Never mind the game being haunted, I'd be worried that the game would be rigged with an explosive if I was just told to take the game for free and leave immediately. The boys take the game home and start playing it. Rarely, if ever, do you see people this excited to play Sonic R. Problems come up right away when the title screen shows a character that looks like Tails instead of the usual Sonic and Knuckles. Noah's quick to conclude that this must be some kind of bug, but Gil's woke to this shit and knows that the game is evil. Evil, not Boo! You're evil! Fucking Gil over here can detect evil, apparently. He's got that insight that lets him see monsters nobody else sees. Fucking Bloodborne joke for you in the middle of the Sonic video. So they start playing a course in the game, and the stage only has red and black color schemes. And the track, Can You Feel the Sunshine, is reversed, making the game all demonic and shit. The controls and gameplay don't need any changes to make it demonic. That's already fucked up as is. At this point, Noah says that this is indeed some kind of ROM hack, but Gil retorts that statement again by saying that no, this game is indeed evil and or haunted. Like he knows this somehow. The man's just like, yeah, it's evil, trust me, I can detect these things. I licked the CD before putting it in the console. It tasted evil. Right after the first match, they already unlocked Supersonic, which is weird because that doesn't usually happen. But hey, who the fuck knows? Maybe Noah is a speedrunner and he credits warped Supersonic into existence. Gil asked, how the fuck did that happen? And then Noah said, new paragraph for some fucking reason, I don't know. Why question it now? They then finished the second race with Supersonic, at which point the game said, new challenger approaching, which I didn't know this was Super Smash Bros. But after that screen, it was just black for 2 minutes. Again, most people would assume that the game fucking froze. I mean, it's already messed up as is, but no, their patience is rewarded by a split-second image of Sonic being violently attacked by Tails Doll. It also plays a loud scream and laugh sound for that split second, so I'm not sure how they could tell that there was an evil after, but at least right after it, the race starts, so we're all good. It was a very lonely race. In fact, it wasn't a race at all, because Supersonic was the only racer there. So the game just turned into big rigs over the road racing, I guess. However, unlike that game, Supersonic started moving on his own. Fucking cosmic spirits, man, letting the game beat the level for you. The fuck's wrong with you, Nintendo? I'm a real gamer who does not need my gamer hand being held. Back on topic, after Sonic crossed the finish line, the Tails Doll was right behind him, though in the pasta it says that the Tails Doll crossed the finish line first, but the game said that Supersonic won. I thought that the Tails Doll was right behind Supersonic. Wouldn't that mean that Sonic crossed the finish line? Fuck on. Who am I to question the developers of big rigs? The screen said they have unlocked the Tails Doll curse. My fucking favorite, right up there with Curse of the Maze. Then Gil pulled a letter out of his asshole, gave it to Noah, and said, do not open the letter and do not read the letter. Then Noah opened the letter and read the letter. The paper had the lyrics to Can You Feel the Sunshine backwards, and he read the whole thing out loud for whatever fucking reason. And then the TV started violently shaking like a Polaroid picture, to which Noah took a fucking hammer and smashed the television. No wait, excuse me. He stated to hit the TV with it. After the man obliterated his fucking TV set, it stopped vibrating. Only makes sense, I guess. That's one way to stop the TV from having a seizure. Just kill it. Noah said to him, you crazy motherfucker. Your parents are going to slaughter you. To which Gil responded by saying, it was worth it. Both of these characters are goddamn Neanderthals. Once the boys left the room, the Tails Doll came out of the broken television. So I'm to assume reading Can You Feel the Sunshine backwards summons this being? So that means those words backwards are some kind of demon summoning song, which are used to summon a demonic evil to the land of the living? Weird choice of song to do that with. So instead of the Tails Doll just, you know, going up there to kill the fuckers, he instead goes outside, rings the doorbell, plays dead in front of the door, waits for the dumbasses to pick up the blood-covered doll into their homes willingly when Supersonic tags Tails Doll in the game, then it comes to life and fucking kills them. That's a really roundabout way of doing it, but hey, as long as it works, I guess. Gil didn't die without a fight, though. He got angry at his buddy's death, so he grabbed a baseball bat to defend himself. At this point, this video game creepypasta stops being about the video game, because fuck you. He tried to kill the doll with the baseball bat. That didn't work. He then tried to kill it with a kitchen knife, but that didn't work either. Though I specifically remember in an older version, he fucking finds a sword at one point. Anyway, Gil dies. The Tails Doll backwards long jumps back into the television before the police show up. The cops take the console back to the office, and they report that there were no murder weapons found. Even though there's fucking baseball bats and knives and swords and shit. The story finally concludes with video left. Why was it called the Tails Doll Curse? That wasn't even a curse, that was just murdering. Well, who would have known this was stupid back in 2012, and now 5 years later, it's still stupid. That was stupider than No One Kill. That was stupider than stupid. That was stupider than Audino Wants to Play. Nothing against that pasta, I still love it. It's just that it is stupid. So now that we've reviewed this piece once again, what have we concluded? Well, what we've learned is that this story is where video game pasta started going downhill, as is common with all creepypastas, really. This story was so popular, it was so famous that it brought back Sonic R into public consciousness again, and for that reason alone, it cannot be forgiven, and gets the rating of rest in piss. Shout out to the fucking maniac who invented that rating after reviewing Cheetahman, god damn. Well, I guess that was the April Fool's video. I don't know if this video counts as pranking my viewers. The only prank here is that this is like the only creepypasta story time in a year. I guess here's a fucking stupid outro for you. Goodbye.